Hi, this is Jim from Vaudevisuals. I'm here at the Cafe Istanbul in New Orleans for the Southern Sideshow Hootenanny. And tonight's show, Living Legends, is going to have our friend here, Thom Wall.
That's me.
Juggling.
Yeah.
So let's hear about your act you're going to do tonight.
Yeah. So the act that I'm doing tonight, it's similar to what I did at the EJC in the gala show last summer. It's sort of a potpourri of like really esoteric, old school, weird juggling tricks. I'd say the better part of it is balance related, but there was a tiny little bit of toss juggling in there too, you know. Yeah, but these are weird old tricks that not a whole lot of people are performing anymore, or some of them haven't been performed on stage in like something like 200 years. So I'm very excited about that, you know, getting to share some of my esoteric juggling love with the sideshow loving public.
So these routines are coming out of your book?
Kind of. Some of them are referenced in a couple of books that that my little company has put out. But yeah, by and large, some of this stuff is so old that you have to look at old reviews and photographs and things and kind of figure it out, reverse engineer, how some of them worked. Like one of the tricks I do in the show tonight, it's part of what's known as the canon of Ito Daikagura, which is sort of a traditional Japanese performing art that I think many people today would see as juggling. It is object manipulation. So like one of the tricks, I've got these two sticks and a ball, and you do a couple of like little juggly moves with it. But the big trick, the big finale trick of that is you balance the ball on top of a stick on your chin, and then you balance the other stick on your forehead at the same time. And through manipulating your jaw and your neck, you can get the ball to move from one of the balances onto the other balance.
Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful, right? It's so cool, but there's nobody that teaches you how to do that. Or like, you'd have to go to Japan and, talk to Seno Maruichi and figure all of that stuff out there. Hire an interpreter, yeah. I saw some videos of this ball, or this trick being performed. And I mean, the movements are so subtle that you can barely see it on a tape. But so I had some sticks made, and I was using an indoor soccer ball at the time. And in about 18 months, I had my first taste of success with the trick. That's the timeline that we're talking about here. A lot of frustration, a lot of tenacity, that kind of thing. Same thing with. So I'm going to do some mouth stick work in the show tonight too. So I hold a dagger in my teeth, and I balance a wine glass along the sharp edge. And then I skip rope with that. Shit. Yeah, and that's another 18-month, 2-year kind of thing.
So 18 months and no social life.
Yeah, I mean that's what all jugglers say. But here we are. I'm talking with a human.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must be doing something right. Hot dog.
Great.
Yeah. So and a couple of other of these Japanese-inspired tricks. There's a really beautiful trick with a playing card that I quite like. Just sort of bits and pieces. These days I'm mostly performing on cruise ships. And so I perform like a long format, 45 to hour long show. And most of the tricks that I'm performing tonight, these come from a section of the show that I just call potpourri, which is just random crap that doesn't fit anywhere else. But this is a non-talking version of the thing, so
nice.
I just get to show off some juggling in a nice, pure musical format. Nice. So quite exciting.
We look forward to it. Thank you,
I look forward to doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
All good.